Hey, we're going to do jump up to 13.5 now, and that is the law of sines. It's not too bad. It's pretty straight up. So let's show you what that looks like. Oh, we're going to start with area first. So we got a couple little quick formulas here on area. It's pretty basic. Area of a triangle, and it doesn't need to be a right triangle. Okay, area of a right triangle is much easier. Base times height, but half. But we're looking at area of a non-right. So all this stuff today is non-right triangles. And here are some area formulas. So area is 1/2 BC sine of A. So basically what we're talking about here is a sandwich. Here is your angle. If I have the sides that sandwich that, okay, I'm going to be able to find the area by using any one of these guys. They're basically all the same. So if we have angle C, we need side A and side B. So angle C, the sine of C, we have A and B here. Okay? So if we have angle B, all right, if we were to have angle B, we're going to need side A and side C. Hopefully you get the picture that they need to be sandwiched in there for area. So let's try one of these area problems. And you'll see that it's pretty basic. So what are we looking at here? We have this angle right here. And it doesn't matter what letter it is. If this is A, that's fine. Okay? This would be side A. And if this is angle B, this would be side B. And of course, that would leave big C here for little c. So basically, we do have a sandwich. We have the sides that we need. So the area, we'll need our calculator. And you're going to need to make sure you're in degree mode. 1/2 times 3, length of B times 5, okay, and times the sine of 40 degrees. So you need to grab your calculators now. You need to make sure you are in degree mode. So check your mode. That is right by your second. Mode down a couple, radians and degrees. You want to be in degree. So we are going to have 1/2, which would be 0.5, times 3, times 5, times the sine of 40. And you hit enter there. And this would be approximately 4.82. And that would be meters squared, since we are in meters here. So the area of that triangle is 4.82 meters squared. Again, got to have that sandwich. So take note. I have angle A, so I need the sides that make a little sandwich. Put a little peanut butter and jelly in there and have some fun with it. Okay, so area of a triangle. Hopefully everybody feels okay there. Moving on. We're going to be able to find, these are all, of course, again, non-rights. And it's not that difficult. This looks a little bit. Some of these are just the types and the ways we get them. Angle, side, angle. Okay. So you might remember some of these angle, angle, sides, angle, side, angle. Some of that from geometry. But we're not going to be getting into any proof, so you're safe there. So let's take a look at the law of sines. They're just ratios. Ratios of sides. We're going to set any two of these together at any one time. Again, you'll need your calculator to get these guys. So all we need to do is have a couple pieces apart. Remember, these are for non-right triangles. Non-right triangles. Non-rights, okay? So if it's a right triangle, we'll use sine, cosine, tangent, or a regular right triangle trig. Again, non-right triangles we can do by using the law of sines. Let's do one and take a look at what we got. We're going to find all these pieces, parts of this triangle right here. And Let's get after it. Well, first of all, we can get angle E. So what does the sum of the interior have to be? It has to be 180. So grab your calculators. 180 minus 33 minus 28, and we get angle E at 119 degrees. So the sum of the interior, if we have two, okay, so this is our side angle. We have one side and we have two angles, which is probably the easiest. We get that third angle by the sum of the interior, and now we're ready to use our law of sines to see if we can get some other stuff. All right, so when we have a side and the angle is F here, we have the angle and the side that goes with it. So we're going to start with that. The sine of 28 over 15 is equal to, now here it really doesn't matter which one we do. I'm going to go ahead and do side D. We're going to go for the sine of 33, and we don't know side D. So here's where you're going to have to grab your calculator again. We're going to have a fraction set equal to a fraction, so we're going to cross multiply. So we're going to have the sine of 28 degrees times D is equal to the sine of 33 times 15. Then we're going to have to divide by the sine of 28. So in fact, your side D is going to be equal to, grab your calculators, clear what you got, make sure a degree, sine of 33, you need to close that bracket, times 15. I suggest hitting enter. I'm getting 8.16 and some change. Divide that by the sine of 28, and you should get 17.4. And we'll make an approximation here, and this is our side D at 17.4, whatever our measurement here. I don't have it marked, meters, inches, doesn't matter. 17.4. How'd we do there? Okay, so it's just straight up ratios set equal to others. Now, we still have this last one to go, side E, so let's take care of that now. Doesn't matter which one we use. I'll use the sine of 28. Okay, sine of 28 over 15 is equal to the sine of E, which is sine of 119 over side E, which we don't know. So it's going to be very similar to the previous one. Okay, we will cross multiply. So we're going to have, I'll come up here a little higher and write this out. We're going to have sine of 28 times E, right? We're cross multiplying these here, is equal to 15 times the sine of 119. So again, we're going to divide here. We need to divide by sine of 28. So in fact, your E, okay, your side E here is going to be equal to, grab your calculators with me, 15 times sine of 119. I would hit enter there. I'm getting 13.11. Divide that by the sine of 28, and I'm getting 27.9 approximately. Let's take a look at my triangle now and make sure things make sense, okay? When I say make sense, Here's my biggest angle. Does it have the biggest side? Well, yes, it does, doesn't it? Okay. My smallest angle, F, does it have the smallest side? Yes, it does. So that tells me that I'm probably in good shape here. And there you have the law of sines. It's simple ratios. You're going to be cross multiplying, cross multiplying. Make sure your calculator's in degree mode. And I think you should be able to handle this all right. Law of sines. Let's try one more and see how we can do here. All right, again, some of the interior of the triangle. We have 36. We have 39. So again, we're going to grab our calculators. 180. And we'll subtract out 36. And we'll subtract out 39. And we're looking at 105 degrees. Let me change that color because it's not coming out too good. 105 degrees for angle P. So right here is 105. So that's the only side we have, so we're going to have to use that. The sine of 105 degrees over 10 is equal to, well, it doesn't matter which one we use. We'll use sine of 39 over 39 is side R. Okay? So again, we're going to cross multiply. So we're going to have R times the sine of 105 is equal to the sine of 39 times 10. Then we're going to divide by sine of 105. So you grab your calculator, degree mode again, sine of 39, close that bracket, times 10. I suggest hitting enter now. I got 6.29 and a bunch of change. I'm going to divide that by the sine of 105, and I'm looking at a distance of 6.5. 6.515, and that is for our R. 6.51, and approximately, of course. Okay. We're going to do that last side now. We're going to use the same one, so I'm going to go sine of 105, okay, over 10 again. And this time we're trying to find Q up here. So we're going to have the sine of 36 over side Q. So again, cross multiply, do your day, your whole thing there. Your calculation is going to be sine of 36. Grab your calculator, sine of a 36 degree angle, close that, times 10. Okay. So right now I'm cross multiplying right here, these guys right here. And I got 5.87. Then I'm going to divide by the sine of 105. And I'm getting 6.08. 6.08. That makes sense. And let's check and make sure that we have our sizes in good shape, okay? So my biggest angle, biggest side. Smallest angle, smallest side. I'm in good shape. There you have it. We did a little area, and we did the law of sines. Again, a couple more, same deal. I think you guys should be all right. Again, find this angle by sum of the interior. I'm going to let you go with that one. And this one also. So see what you can do with a couple of problems here, 1 through 9, using the law of sines. I'm not sure if I have the answers up. Let me look. Nope, not quite. I'll see. I'll get those. You can check the odds. Of course, you have your ways of getting all the answers. I know that. So, hey, thanks, and stop in and see me. See ya.